Helmut Marko leaves Red Bull after more than 20 years inside the team. And he doesn't leave quietly. He drops a statement that instantly shakes Formula One. If Christian Horner had been dismissed earlier, Max Verstappen would have been the 2025 world champion. Just 2 points, and one decision made too late. This is not hindsight analysis, this is an accusation, and it reframes the entire season. The 2025 season was supposed to be straightforward. Max Verstappen, the favourite, Red Bull, the benchmark. A fifth consecutive title felt inevitable. But very early, something felt off. The car was inconsistent, strategy calls were no longer automatic, and inside the team, tension was building. While McLaren executed calmly, Red Bull slowly lost control of the championship fight. According to Marko, the problem was never only performance. After the death of Red Bull co-founder Dietrich Mateschitz in 2022, the internal balance of power changed. Christian Horner strengthened his position with the support of the Thai shareholders. Marko represented the traditional Austrian side of the company. What followed were years of internal conflict, distrust, and, in Marko's words, dirty games. By 2025, the tension was no longer hidden. On track, the consequences became visible. Red Bull struggled with development direction, strategic mistakes appeared more frequently, and Verstappen began losing points fast. By mid-season, the gap in the championship was brutal, more than 100 points behind. At that stage, the title fight looked over. Then came July. After 20 years at the helm, Christian Horner was dismissed. An unthinkable move, finally made. Laurent Mekies stepped in, and almost immediately the team began to change. New upgrades, clearer technical focus, less politics, more performance. But for Marko, the damage was already done. The decision came too late. The second half of the season told a different story. Red Bull was faster, sharper, more decisive. Verstappen won 6 of the final 8 races. He made almost no mistakes. He applied relentless pressure. This wasn't a comfortable title charge. It was a recovery mission. The finale came down to Abu Dhabi. Lando Norris became world champion. Max Verstappen finished second. The difference? 2 points. Just 2. And suddenly, Marko's words hit harder. Marko doesn't just talk about systems or management, he talks about Max. And here his words are personal and unfiltered. It was the most intimate, the closest working relationship I have ever had with a driver. Not politics, not contracts, loyalty, a partnership built over years. Now watching a title slip away. Marko insists his departure is not about defeat. He says the team has changed, the structure has changed, and his role no longer fits inside it. Red Bull is moving into a new era, one where his influence no longer exists, so he chose to leave on his own terms. 2026 is approaching. No Horner, no Marko, new regulations, new Ford power units. Max Verstappen remains the center of the project. This is not the collapse of Red Bull, it's a reset, but the question remains. Can Red Bull dominate again without the people who built its championship culture? Helmut Marko is convinced the title was there to be won. He believes one earlier decision could have changed everything. But Formula One doesn't reward almost. The 2025 season is now remembered not just as a lost title, but as the year Red Bull's internal war finally came into the open.